everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and the weekly whatever show. So I had a plan for this. We got John hanging out already. What's going on, John? Unruly Simeon. So, if you watched my channel on Friday, I got an awesome AOK from Carlito. And he made some comment when we were going back and forth about doing the unboxing or whether or not I had anything else unboxed than the one box. And I was like, no, nothing else is coming in. Well, it turned out he had sent me another box. So I have another box. Oop. I'll have to make sure I didn't show that. I picked up the wrong side. Another box to unbox. Unfortunately, he's been moving this weekend. So he may or not make it, so I'm going to wait till like the last minute to unbox. And so hopefully he can be here when I do it. So, we're going to like stall for 40 minutes, which is normal for the whatever show. So there you go. Kat, what are you doing? Come on. Let's see. We just have a couple people in the chat so far. So yeah, I'll do a real quick recap, I guess, of what he did send me. Well, we'll let some people hop in, and then we'll do that. But it's been mostly an eventful week. I feel like there's been a lot going on, and yet mostly, work stuff and not a whole lot else going on. Let's see. There we go. We got Jorge. What's going on? Kate is in the chat. What's going on, Kate? Yes, the kitty is hanging out with me. She's been sleeping all day, so she's finally decided it's time to hang out. No. Hey, Planet Arizona, what's going on? Rubon. Come here. If you want attention, come here. And gone. So never mind with that. So, all right. So yeah. So I could do a quick heads up of what I have going on this week, and then I'll show what Carlito did send me, and then I got something else to show, and we'll just kind of work through it. Big O is in the house. So what do I got coming up? I have in an hour, we got D&D over on White Wolf's channel. So hopefully he's set up a mansion that we're going to have to like battle our way through. And the last time we were playing D&D and we tried to battle our way through a mansion is when we all died. So we'll see if we have better luck this time. Then, so I got that tonight. Tomorrow night, I am the defending interim Kamigori's champion. I think technically Geek Aficionado is still the champ. He was not dethroned. He'd won 2 in a row. Could not participate because he had his power was out, so he missed the beginning. So I last minute stepped in and actually won. Miracle of miracles. So I'm defending tomorrow on Kamigori's, and then whenever the next one is, I think if I were to win again, myself and Jimmy would both be on, and if I don't win again, whoever wins tomorrow night will be on to take on Jimmy as the interim champ. New Mutants is okay. Not great, but not garbage. That's kind of what I've heard. That's been the general census on New Mutants is I'll probably just wait. I'm not going to try to go to the theater here, I don't think, but I'm not that keen on New Mutants. Like, I want to see it, but I'll probably just wait till it's on like Disney Plus. So, staying away from reviews. So there you go. Well, enjoy. Sorry, I gave you like just what generally I'd heard was I heard it's good, but so there you go. So yeah, so Kamigori's tomorrow night. On Tuesday night, we are doing volumes 4, 5, and 6 of East of West. So volume 4 with Chamberlain on the cover. Volume 5 with Prince John, and Volume 6 with Babylon on the cover. So we are doing those 3 volumes of East of West, which make up year 2 of the Apocalypse. So if you buy like the hardcovers are like volumes 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 And then year 3, which I don't think the hardcover's not out, is 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're doing all of year 2. I don't know. We may drop back to just do it. We probably won't do 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll probably, it sounds like we're thinking about doing like 7, 8, and then 9 and 10 to wrap up East of West. But yeah, so we're in the meat of the story now. I'm still loving this series. Looking forward to talking about that on the Indie Show on Tuesday. There you go. I have no critical. Hey, most of them are, if they're entertaining, like, I try not to have crazy standards for my superhero flicks. If the characters are true to their nature, like if they actually hit the tone with the character and they're fun, then I usually don't worry about it. Like, they can be more than that, but like, I can enjoy something if it's just fun and the characters are accurate. It's when the characters don't match what they should be and it's not really fun and it's a mess. And yeah, it doesn't have to be fun if it's a really good movie, like a really good story, but like, those are kind of what I look for. But that's just me. And then let's see, what do we got? I don't actually have the books out. Next weekend, there will be no cash or trash next weekend. I'm going back and forth on whether I'm going to try to do a look back before I bail out of town this week. It really just depends on how much time I have. If I have time, I'll try to do it. And if not, I won't. You did, Tacoma. You were here for both shows, on both of my Sunday shows. Please recap everything immediately. Okay, D-Rock. I'm on D&D tonight. I'm on Comic tomorrow night. I'm on Easter. We're doing East to West on the Indie Show on Tuesday night. There you go. There's the recap. Even Batman and Robin. That's a pretty extreme example, John. John's going right for the. He's like, come on. So, Big Will has a point. He does have a point. So, if you guys are joining me, I know the thumbnail said and the title said I was going to be unboxing a AOK from Carlito. He is in the process of moving, so I'm going to try to wait till he can get in here. He thought it might be 7:30ish before he could make it, so I'm going to wait, hopefully, for him to get here before I unbox that. I did, as I talked about, get the AOK on Friday. If you haven't seen that yet, he sent me this awesome print of Poison Ivy that is a Middleton cover to Batman 26, which is my favorite cover, I think, right now. And then, so I haven't got a frame for that fits that yet. I got to get one. But I've been flattening it from where he shipped it in the tube anyway. And then he sent me this slab, which was my number 2 cover on my top 5 D-Ruck covers list. And he sent me a 9.8 of that. So I have no idea what's in the box. My fear is it might be another slab, but I don't know. But yeah, we got, I keep showing that side. I need to just tape over that so I don't do that. But so we will open that hopefully before the end of the show. Thank you, Playing Arizona. Yes, the Poison Ivy was number 1. And the Captain Marvel was number 2. So, shockingly, lady covers were number 1 and 2 on my list. I had some non-lady covers in my list. Because what did I do? I did top 5 Marvel, top 5 DC, top 5 Indie. So, I had some non-sexy lady covers. But the 2 that were top were definitely ladies. Unruly got in a nap today. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Hey, Lasso, what's going on, man? I might have already said hi to Lasso, but I don't remember. Jungle 48, what's going on? I don't think they do the Captain Marvel label anymore. They discontinued it, I believe. So, yeah, because I thought about that when I was sending in the Avenging Spider-Man. I was going to get that label, and they didn't have it anymore. It wasn't an option. They're discontinuing those. Basically, those labels are good for like a year, and then they're discontinuing, is what they're saying. Hey, Kachung and Delphia, what's going on? William Smallwood, thank you for hopping in. It's second out of the 3 naps I've indulged in today. Nice. 3 naps in one day. Oh, good grief. I wouldn't sleep then. I did pick up something else this week. Here, wait, let me, I don't know if I can. We'll put this in the, I should have like a background for this just for D-Runk, but I do not. So let's put it in the chat. Oh, that's not the right thing. Dang it. This is, I know, highly entertaining. In the chat, there you go. That's just for D-Runk. I did have another book come in this week. This is a book that I am intending to keep for a little while and then move. That I grabbed for, I think, a decent deal. I picked up a copy of She-Hulk #1. This is a book that I wouldn't mind having in my collection, but it's not like a priority for me in any way, shape, or form. But I found this for a pretty decent, for a good price, not a steal by any stretch. I feel like it's got a chance at 9 or better. It does have, and I could be wrong, it does have, like, the only thing really wrong with it, the structurally it's really good. I don't know if you guys are going to see that or not. That's it. There's a little bit, you can see the little bit of brown, a little bit of foxing along that edge. Just a couple of little specks along that edge. So that may actually keep it lower. I don't know what that'll do. That's why I'm saying 9. Like, I think without that, it's probably 9.4-ish with a clean and a press. But that foxing, I don't know. I don't know what that'll do to it for sure. So it might not end up being a great deal. We'll see. Yeah, there it is. Hey, Moon Guy, what's going on? Discontinued Ghost Rider. Oh yeah, they're in a whole bunch of series, different series. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Is I'm going to get it and probably get it cleaned and pressed and graded, and depending on what, may have a couple people that know a little more about grading than I do. Look, now that I have it in hand on that little bit of foxing, at least I think that's what it is. I don't think that'll clean off. I think that's foxing. What they think they'll do the grade, and then I may or may not. If it does, if it is worse on the grade than I think, then I may just sell it as is at some point. Yeah. Hey, Delphia. So I need to go back and watch your guys' latest thing with Bake. I haven't watched that yet, the most recent one. So I always fall behind. I've been on the TV. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad for your TV. So that's all I've really picked up this week. I'm only 13 minutes in. I gotta kill like some more time till Carlito gets here. Because really my whole plan was to do an unboxing and talk about Carlito. And then he messaged me on Instagram right before and was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it till like 7:30. Let me see if he sent me a reply. So there you go. You guys get to watch me like look at no, he did not. So not yet. Oh, I did get a message from White Whale with the maps for our upcoming adventure tonight. So he has drawn out our maps of the mansion that we're getting ready to invade. So that's cool. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that, hanging out with Big Will and Daymares and John and Miss Explain and White Whale and playing a little D&D here in an hour. Other stuff I have coming up. I do have scheduled, so after, I haven't pulled them down yet because I haven't started reading them yet, but so the next indie show on, what is it? September 8th, so a week from Tuesday, day after Labor Day, we are doing Monstrous Volumes 2 and 3. So we got that coming up on the indie show. And then on the 15th, Kavi and I finally got a Gotham City Chronicles scheduled, and we are doing Batman, Superman Volume 1, which is the Public Enemies and the Supergirl storylines, with some awesome Michael Turner art, as well as some Ed McGuinness in the first one. Great Jeff Loeb writing. So we're doing that on the 15th with Bonafide Comics is going to be our guest for that, and I think that's everything that I actually have scheduled. I need to schedule Wicked and Divine. I started to do that, and I never got a date locked in. Yeah, so that's what I got coming up, going out further. That binary is awesome because that, in addition to just being a really cool book that I got signed by Chris Claremont, and it came back higher than I was expecting. I was not expecting it to be a 9.8, but that was an A-OK from Unruly. So the raw book was an A-OK from Unruly that I then went and got signed. So so that is awesome. I love that book. So yeah, I got my with the A-OK from Carlito. I got my Captain Marvel background in the moment. Can someone tell me why Predator 1 is expensive now? It was like $1. Because the comic market is insane right now, William. People are jumping on all kinds of stuff. They're just jumping on everything. Crazy books are jumping. Hey, Seawood, what's going on?
Okay.
I said Seawood. I didn't say Siri. Go away. So, well, I think we probably have room for one more. Because we typically we will do 4 on Gotham City Chronicles. So if somebody really wanted in, hit us up. Let us know if you want to join us on the 15th. That'll be on Kavi's channel. That'll be on Comic Books NYC's channel this time. His turn to host. Marvel has the rights now. Okay. Thank you, Planet. That was awesome. Yeah, so the story behind that, I'll give you if you go back and watch some of my early videos, you will know the story about it. I have like a eBay fail unboxing early on. And so I was looking for hey Charlie, my other awesome wrench is in the house. Thank you for hanging out. So the story behind this book, let me grab it again. Since I'm waiting for Carlito, I will tell this story. So I'm a big Carol Danvers fan, as you can tell by the background, and Claremont was coming, and I don't really have any of this early X-Men run. It's just never been. I've read most of it, like later or whatever, like online and that kind of stuff, digitally, but I just never collected it. I read a lot of toward the later part, like on that I used to read when I was a kid on the spinner rack and stuff. So I loved all those characters. But when Claremont was coming to PlanetCon, I was like, I need to get a book for Claremont to sign. I decided to go with this one. And I bought a copy online. It looked great. Photos were awesome. And it came, and it had water damage. Like, the book the guy got did not match the photos. So I was pissed, and I sent it back. And I was like, well, I guess I'll either pick something up at the show or do something else because I didn't really have time to really, think about it. And Unruly mailed me this and got it here right before I went to PlanetCon, and it was like, hey, I got you a replacement. And so I took it, got it signed, and it came back in 9.8. So it was an awesome act of kindness by Unruly, helping me out when my first plan didn't work out. It was really cool. So he's the man. Where's he at? Lots of everything have jumped in the last 2 months, man. People are investing in comics like crazy right now. The Big Ill, I like it. So, bye, Charlie. Well, I feel like they've kind of modern Captain Marvel is she basically sort of still has most of the binary power. They've kind of taken her. I feel like they've kind of merged that she still sort of has those powers, just not quite as souped up, maybe. But yeah. Yes, the community is awesome. So, so I need realistically to finish. I should not say this out loud. This is a really bad idea, but I'm going to say it out loud anyway. To finish my Carol Danvers set, kind of the books that I really need. I obviously still need her first appearance, Marvel Superheroes 13, which is on my want list for the rest of this year. I almost actually grabbed a copy, but then I decided to grab that Journey into Mystery 84 from Matt instead when I had the opportunity to grab that. So I did not like that. Basically, I ended up not bidding on a copy of Marvel Superheroes 13. But I need Marvel Superheroes 13. I need Miss Marvel 20 from the original run, which is the first time she's in the black costume. And then I need Miss Marvel #1 from the second series. That was her as Miss Marvel when the Turner cover. There's a Michael Turner cover to that I really want. And that pretty much would all but finish out my Carol Danvers stuff. There's probably a couple other books that aren't as important that I might get at some point, but those are the 3 that I really like at some point want to snag. Yeah. Yeah, you never know. There are so many sellers. You got to look at the pictures. You can't listen to what they claim. You got to look at the pictures and hope the pictures are good. In this case, the book didn't match the pictures. Like you should have been able to see you could see the water damage on the cover. And it was like, yeah, this doesn't match. I need a Captain Marvel 18. Which one is 18? From which run? Oh, that's the Mystique. Well, yeah, but that would be, I don't consider that like, that wouldn't be part of like a Carol Danvers collection. That would be like a Mystique first appearance. Right? That's what I'm thinking, right? I do have that right in my mind, Kachung. I think that's right. First Mystique. Yeah, so I need that. I need that 20 as her first appearance in the black, which is not a very expensive book. I just need to grab it at some point. There's Kate Titus. Oh, had an earthquake. Oh, well, I hope everything's okay. I had not actually seen that on the news yet, but I didn't have the news on because I couldn't handle any more news today. I'll be honest. I watched some of the Sunday morning stuff and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I turned all that stuff. Oh, I hope she's okay. Prayers are with you, man. I hope she's okay. Hang in there. Oh, man. Yeah, dang, that sucks, K Titus. I hope everything's gonna work out. Just shaking. So no real damage or anything from the earthquake. That's good. Well, I hope she's okay and getting the care she needs. So I will second that from Planet Arizona. Yeah. So, well, it sounds like it's not too bad then. Or I'm not sure if that's the earthquake or the heart attack. Hopefully, both of them, she's going to be okay. So, so that's how much time have I killed? 23 minutes. I haven't seen Carlito yet. I was trying to stall because I want him to be here when I open this. So, so what do you guys think? What did Carlito send me? Do we have guesses? See what you guys can guess. See if anybody gets it. I don't really know. After he sent me the other stuff, I have no idea. But well, that stinks, man. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Hopefully everything's going to work out, though. It sounds like so. We appreciate how much that you hang out anyway with the time difference and everything else. And inflate. I should have never asked. This was a really dumb thing to do. Was to ask what was in the box. Unruly. Oh my goodness gracious. So here we can look at. Maybe I should just hold this up again. I just haven't gotten a frame for it yet because it's a little different size than any of the frames I had, so it didn't quite fit. But yeah, so that is, love that print. Love that print. She is going to have another operation. Well, prayers are with you and her, and hopefully everything is going to work out. K Titus, yeah, we'll be thinking about you, man. We will be thinking about you. So yeah, I don't know. My other, let's see, what else do I have going on? I have the books that are at DS that are going to CGC. He's been pressing those and giving me his thoughts on some grades. So most everything is looking like I thought. One of them that I was a little worried about, he doesn't think it all came out, or like that it wasn't capable of getting all of it out. That it had a little bit of a bend in it. That was more maybe a crease. It just didn't color break. So he didn't know if he could get all of it out of one of them or not. So that one may be a little bit of a disappointment, but that's okay. The rest of them look like they're going to be good. Yeah, I'll probably keep the Sirens print, the Babstar print, and I will probably get rid of not get rid of, I'll just move out of the screen the Batman, Catwoman, that you guys can't hardly see anyway because of the glare, like Bombshells print that I got years and years ago. So yeah, well, I say years and years, like 2 years ago. But it's been up there the longest, so it'll probably rotate out, and put the Poison Ivy up there. You hang in there, man. We'll be thinking about you. No worries on watching later. So, let's see. What else do I got? I don't know. Have anything else to show? Like I said, we got D&D here in 33 minutes. We got Common tomorrow night, where I will probably get, now that after getting destroyed repeatedly, I finally won. I'll probably get destroyed tomorrow night. I don't even know who's on Common tomorrow night, to be perfectly honest. So I don't even know who I'm taking on. So John might know if he's still in the chat, but yeah, I have no idea who I'm taking on that. And then Tuesday, obviously, is East of West. And the next weekend, maybe nothing. Or I may get a look back done. I don't know. I'm leaning toward nothing. So. Captain Marvel 18. Yes. No. Okay. Yes. You're right, Kachung. I had blanked on that. And when you said, I was thinking Miss Marvel 18, I was thinking I got confused. You are correct. Actually, I did not know which issue that was. So yeah, I'll have to look for that one too. I had kind of forgot about that. Captain Marvel 18 would be the other good one, when she originally gets her powers, the psychic magnetron or whatever the heck that thing's called. Let me write that down because I don't remember. Captain Marvel 18 original run. Carol gets powers. That's a good one. So yeah, that I would need that too. So there's 4 books I need to finish out kind of my Carol Danvers collection. Something not as close as I thought. Yes, God bless, K. Titus. Hang in there, man. Prayers with you and your wife. So glad the earthquake at least didn't amount to anything, and hopefully the hospitalization get her where she needs to be and on the road to recovery. So, I guess I could start pre-unboxing, and then Carlito gets here. I want to know what's in the box. Says top. Unruly was the only one who ventured a guess a while ago with the inflatable sheep. So, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. I'm really I have no idea what I'm going to talk about for a minute. So I will wait to start unboxing that till he gets here. Actually, let's check my phone real quick and make sure he's not. So what else is going on, people? I did not talk about, which I feel like remiss that I didn't mention. All right, so it looks like we are not doing an unboxing tonight. I did get a message from Carlito, and he is not going to be available because of the moving stuff. So just wait. I'm going to be a while. So we will probably have an unboxing this week at some point. So I'm going to wait till he can either join me or at least like be in the chat. So false alarm. I'm sorry that I like got everybody up for an unboxing and then didn't happen. We talked yesterday and he thought he'd be able to make it, and then so no unboxing. Darn, now I'm gonna have to stare at a box for a couple of days. Maybe tomorrow before Comic Cores, maybe we can do it. So I'm gonna send him a message real quick. So I don't have anything else unboxed here. So I have life stuff. That's why it's the or inflatable llama. So I guess you guys got days to figure out, because I don't know when we'll get to it now. But D-Ronk is booing Carlito. I can't boo Carlito. He sent me something. So yeah, we're gonna wait for him. If I had anything else to open, I would open it for you guys, but I don't have anything else. You tell him D-Ronk is booing him. Oh goodness, sorry, I didn't mean to I don't even know what the term is I'm looking for here, but it should be. It is in. I did, but I have not got to my comic shop yet. It's in my pull box. So I have not got there this week. I probably actually won't get there next week either. I probably won't get to my comic shop again until maybe the 12th, the week of after Labor Day, probably, because I'm going north. So I'm gonna go visit my sister next week. So yeah, like the end of next week. So or this week. So yeah, I probably won't get there for a while. So yeah, I've seen it. I do have one reserved. Do an interpretive dance? No. You're supposed to constantly have stuff coming in. I am not disco. I do not constantly have stuff coming in. At the moment. So yeah, like the only reason this came in, this was part of. So we can talk a little bit. So I sold that Dr. Afra book, and money went toward that Dr. Afra 1 in 25 that I sold for $750. I used to pay for. Whoa! Stuff it. Oh, there we go. Paid for this. Paid for my 10 book submission, the CGC that's currently a DS, including his pressing plus the CGC fees. All of it is coming out of that money, and paid for this, which came this week. And I still have a little bit left. So I sold one book. I'm getting 10 more books, of which 4 I plan to sell. CGC'd. I picked up a Grail, and I picked up another book to potentially turn. All out of that selling that Dr. Afra book. So freestyle rap, maybe. I'm running out of stuff to talk about, DJ. Hey, just for the record, I am going to sign off here in a minute, but I'll be back in like 20 minutes on White Whale's channel. So you get to watch for like 2 more hours, as we hang out and play D&D. So I'm sorry that you had a crappy day at work. I hope that we will be entertaining on D&D tonight. Hopefully White Whale won't kill us all as we go into battle. He probably will. So, but yeah, so I was supposed to be doing a unboxing. There were apparently a part 2 to Carlito's A-OK from the other night, from Friday, that he didn't tell me about. So he let me do an unboxing on Friday, even though he had more coming that arrived Saturday. Did I do that on Friday or Thursday? I don't remember. Thursday or Friday, whenever I did that unboxing. Damn you. Shush, George. Shush. David's gonna take something to eat. There you go. But Carlito he's been moving. He ended up getting hung up on the stuff. He wasn't able to join in the chat or in live. So you get me another night this week. We'll do the unboxing of Carlito's A-OK. So that's going to have to wait. I was just showing off the stuff I had picked up from selling that one book that and what that had accomplished in my kind of flipping, turning, trying to get more self-sustaining on my comics that it had funded, this, which I'm probably gonna slab and sell at some point when the show comes out, and all of these books going to CGC all came out of selling that Dr. Afra book, and I still have a little bit of money left. So things recap one last time of the A-OK from the other night that Carlito did send that we got to open on Thursday. This awesome Poison Ivy print. This sweet Addie Granoff Captain Marvel Virgin variant from Unknown Comic Books that in a 9.8. So that's about all I got going on. D&D in 23 minutes. Comic Wars tomorrow night. East of West, Year 2 of the Apocalypse on Tuesday night. No Cash or Trash next weekend. I'm at 60-40. No look back. We'll see if I have enough time because I'm going to be gone to get that done. I may just take Labor Day weekend off from that completely. I know that's not going to make TJ happy either, but I'm going to be traveling, and I just may not have time to get it done this week. We'll see. If I can get it done early, I will try to get it done for you, TJ, but I know no promises. And then the 8th, we're doing Monstrous on the Indie Show, volumes 2 and 3, and then the 15th, Gotham City Chronicles will be back on Comic Books NYC channel, and we're doing Superman Batman volume 1, I guess, of this bigger collection because it technically has the first 13 issues in it. So, and yeah, I think that's all I got. So this was all clickbait. It turned out to be clickbait. I'm sorry, fellas. I did not. When Carlito and I talked yesterday, he thought he'd be finished and able to join me for this. It just didn't happen. So it's a 1 week break. I'm going to be traveling. Give me a break. It's 1 week. I'll try to get it done. We'll see what happens. But this week's going to be kind of crazy at work before I leave. So it may not happen. It may just be a week off. Hey, Warlord. Hey, Biggie. So, pre-film. Well, I always pre-film. I film it like on Thursday usually. It's usually when I record it, and then edit it on Friday and post it on Saturday. But with work stuff, I don't know that I'm going to have time to do it, and then I'm not going to be around Thursday night or Friday. So yeah, it's going to be harder to get it done. Yeah, so there won't be a whatever show next Sunday night because I'm not going to be back till Monday. So yeah, it's just going to be one of those things. It's 1 weekend. You guys will survive. It's 1 weekend. On Monday. I don't have any of it together yet. All right. I bear excuses. I want to see results. All right. We'll see what we can do. Problem solved. You guys are not helpful. You realize that? You're not helpful. It's 1 week. I give you guys like 48 weeks a year on the look back. Oh, Biggie is back in the chat a little ways. It sounds like he's maybe behind or he's just scrolling back through the chat. Yeah, K Titus, I think, left already, Biggie. Yeah, so we're all kind of praying for K Titus and his wife. Hopefully everything's gonna work out for her and him. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna get off of here. I know this is gonna just keep making make TJ even angrier at me, which probably just means he'll send me a even bigger okay. Like probably my strategy of like will backfire in some way. Not that this is a strategy, but we will be back in 18 and a half minutes on White Whale Comics channel, hanging out, playing a little D&D, acting silly. So join me for that. And I promise at some point this week, we will find out what's in the box when Carlito is finished moving, hopefully, and can join me. So, yeah, sorry for the clickbait title. I thought we were going to do that today, but I'll go back and change the title. But yeah. So with that, I'm going to get off of here. You guys have a good evening, rest of your evening if you decide not to join us. I think Disco may already be off. I don't know what time he was doing his NYC unboxing. Biggie probably knows. If Biggie's over here, he's probably was at the same time as me and is off. But because he got a comic books NYC A-OK, Disco did, and I think he might have opened it while I was doing this. So, all right. Later, folks.